Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, theys, and everybody in between. Welcome to the ShElite Showcase. I am your hostess with the mostest, the shaman of ShElite, the hardest woman in podcasting, Miss Katie Kinsey, Bay. And as you can see, ladies and gents, children of all ages, children should not be watching this show, but first Solo SiKatie of 2025. Savannah messaged me this morning saying she couldn't make it. I was like, hey girl, it's okay. You were on a hot streak 2 full months. I can't be mad. And it's fine. I can do a Solo SiKatie. It's been a while. I got this. It's like riding a bike. You just learn it, you do it, it's easy. But yeah, so it's just me. So it'll be a shorter show for the most part. I'm going to talk Elimination Chamber things that happened and my feelings about those things. But before I do that, to those watching live, whether that's twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase, a little bit of monies. You subscribe, you follow, you do the things. A little bit of monies. Amazon Prime, you can use that for a free Twitch sub. Just saying. So you can watch live there, or you can watch live at youtube.com/ShElite Showcase. No monies. Free to subscribe, to like, to comment, to do the things. Yeah. All right. Now that that's out of the way, let me jump right on in here to news and rumors. Okay? The first bit of news and rumors here, they're all going to be from Elimination Chamber. Yeah, it's been that long since we've had a show because we haven't even got the chance to talk about Elimination Chamber yet. Me. I've talked about it on other shows besides my own. So, Elimination Chamber starts, right? We got the women, amazing women doing amazing things in the Elimination Chamber. And before the match even starts, a storm is coming, a storm came. Jade Cargo returns as Naomi and Liv are in the ring. Jade beats the fucking brakes off of Naomi, slams the big cage chamber door into Naomi. Naomi gets carted out. Jade's all types of pissed. Bianca's acting her ass off in the chamber pod thing. Pod? Yeah, that's what they're called. She's acting, screaming her head off. It's crazy. Bailey's shocked. Alexa's just like, ayo, what? Because Alexa hasn't really experienced any of this. She just came back at the Rumble. Like, she doesn't know. She doesn't know the lore. She's not one of us. She's not understanding yet. She was shook. Who else was... Oh, and Roxanne was just like... I don't even think they really panned to Roxanne. But yeah, Jade came back, unleashed all hell on Naomi. So now the theory is Naomi is the one who attacked Jade, but before, Jade made it to the ring, Naomi glanced at Bianca. I'm just saying. And Bianca goes on to win the chamber, by the way. So Bianca will be facing not Rhea Ripley for the fucking title at WrestleMania. I'll get there in a minute. So Bianca wins. And then come Monday Night Raw, she's like, oh, I haven't talked to Naomi or Jade. It's like, what? You watched Jade beat the brakes off of Naomi and you didn't bother to call either of them? This is also after we found out Jade hasn't returning any of their texts or calls. Shady business. Shady. But yeah, Bianca wins. It was a hell of a chamber. The women consistently kill it in the Elimination Chamber. No one is surprised. What came as a surprise to a little bit of people during the Kevin Owens Sami Zayn unsanctioned match, which was insane. It wasn't even during, it was after the match. Because Kevin was trying to Sami Zayn, and Randall Keith Orton returns. Randy is back after Kevin tried to end him. And we almost got the punt. We were that close. That just means if we end up getting Randy Kevin at Mania, which I have a feeling we will, I need that punt to happen. It's been so long. The last punt was probably like 20 don't know, 10? I don't know. That number could be wrong, but like it feels like it's been a long time. But yes, Randy's back. Him and Kevin are gonna duke it out probably tomorrow on, I almost said Raw, on SmackDown. We'll see. Very excited though. Now let's move on to the men's chamber. Because also a fun time. You know, CM Punk's leg kept falling down in his pod. The shit talking all of them were doing to each other, specifically to Logan Paul, which, like, yes, please keep it up. We hate him. Keep talking shit. Stop talking shit if it's the truth. That's what I say, at least. And it gets down to Punk and Cena. Seth has been eliminated. After CM Punk wiggles his way out of the STFU, because we respect it, Seth curb stomps Punk. Cena takes advantage, locks in the STFU again. Seth is screaming die through the chamber on the outside after he was finally removed. Cena wins. Now, as a Cena girly, I was very happy. I was like, oh my god, John Cena, win number 17, let's go! Now that's probably still going to happen, hopefully. If not, I'm going to be mad, because I want it to happen in my presence. So after Cena wins, Cody Rhodes comes down, because, guys, how could you forget? We still have Dwayne wanting Cody's soul. So, you know, Cody comes out, they shake hands, him and Cena, all fun things. Then Dwayne's music hits. Travis Scott is there, which I know some people have varying opinions on this. Some people are okay with Travis Scott kind of being there. I'm mad that he was involved in all of this. You could have just been chilling on the corner of the ring, not getting involved, trying to make yourself the main character. That's what I have said numerous times. So, after Cody quite literally tells Rock to, quote, go fuck yourself, end quote, to the loudest pop probably ever. Mind you, uncensored. It was an uncensored F on WWE TV. It was on Peacock, but you know what I mean. Uncensored, clear as day, which was the best decision they could have done, by the way. If they would have bleeped it, it would have lost all meaning, and it would have made me mad. Like, something like that, you don't bleep, you know? So that happens. Cena's like, hey, hell yeah, in the back, and then they, like, hug again, and Dwayne does, like, this thing, and everyone's just like, oh, like, gasp. Cena, for the first time in well over 20 years, has turned heel. Now, granted, I had a lot of feelings about this. So, let me walk you through my my feelings during everything. Cena wins. I cry happy tears because I'm like, oh my god, John Cena's gonna win 17. I'm so excited. Cody comes out. I'm like, oh shit. Dwayne comes out. I'm like, oh god, I forgot. Cody tells Dwayne to go fuck himself. I lost my mind laughing because I was like, that's crazy. Cena turns, my jaw drops because, like, I knew if it wasn't Cody, it was going to be Cena. And just, like, pure shock after he proceeds to beat the life out of Cody Rhodes. The bitch was shocked. The bitch being me, I was shocked. And I can't wait to hear what Cena has to say when he comes back on TV. It's going to be good. But now, let's move to Monday Night Raw. In the main event, and new WWE Women's World Champion Io Sky. Did I think they'd take the title off Rhea? No! With Mania being oh so close, I didn't think it was going to happen. Now, Bianca was ringside. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be mad at a triple threat, but, like, we wanted Rhea Bianca. And I love Io. But like the Mania match we've been wanting for like 5 years is Rhea Bianca. So not getting it kind of sucks. But if we get a triple threat, I'm not going to be totally mad. But yeah, and Io and Rhea consistently cook when they're together. So again, I'm not mad at the match. I'm just not happy with the result. Much like on NXT the following night, and new NXT North American Champion Shawn Spears. I did not expect Shawn Spears to win. Now, again, this is one of those things where I love Tony D'Angelo. You know, we love the Don of NXT. But I also really love Shawn Spears. I loved Ty Dillinger. Everything he did in NXT his first go around. Perfect 10. So him finally getting that title or a title in NXT that like he never got his first go around, I'm not mad at it. And I enjoyed the match. Ending was a little weird, but I'm not totally mad. They can run it back at Stand and Deliver. It's only like a month or so away. Please, I won't be mad. But yeah, Shawn Spears is a champion. Let's go. Shout out. And Tony D'Angelo can move on to bigger and better things like the NXT title. You know? It all makes sense to me. And the last thing I have, news and rumors wise, is AEW pay-per-views are going to be on Amazon Prime Video now. Now, the people who were bitching and complaining that they have to still pay, you're actually a menace to society. That's crazy. Completing my victory lap, R.I.P. Bozo. Reek. Stop it. He's gone on Smacking a Raw, Get Show, and is now here. Tony D's biggest hater, Reek Havoc, ladies and gentlemen. But it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. But the people who are bitching and complaining about Amazon Prime Video, like having you have to pay for the AEW pay-per-views, tough shit. I don't know what to tell you. Like, yeah, you pay for Prime, but it doesn't mean you're... It's stupid. It's people complaining about stupid things. Shocker. I am so confused. People are stupid. I don't understand. But it is March. It is March 6th. It is Women's Month. Have you supported a woman this month? I think you should, if you haven't yet. It's okay. It's okay, Taekwon. You can steal. It's fine. You can do whatever you want. Everyone does it. It's fine. But Women's Month. Something I wanted to do every week. We have a show during this month, Women's Month. Ladies. I want to do a little shout out to a woman creator, typically in like the wrestling space, and just give them a little spotlight. So first one this month, first week, I was gonna go to Allison. You all know Allison. She's been in our chats. If you don't know, Allison is the boss bitch behind Bot Spots and Chair Shots and Rivet City Radio. She created the intro video for Getting Off, which I'm on every time. She is uber talented. She is amazing. Beautiful, beautiful woman. She deserves all love and respect. And we respect women. Okay? If you don't, there's a exit somewhere. Find it. Thanks. But that's something I'm going to do every week. Now, I only have 4 weeks, so only 4 content creators. But, it being March and being Women's Month shouldn't be the only reason I don't know, show some love and respect to women that you know. and look up to and appreciate. You know? I just have a lot of feelings about it. It's fine. But I'm going to move on to today in women's wrestling history. Again, today being March 6th. We're going back in time. Raw 2006. We had 2 matches that included women's. So, first, Ashley Massaro defeating Mickie James with Trish as the special guest referee. This was peak Mickie Trish feud times. If you know, you know. Y'all were there. Y'all know. That match happened, and then we got John Cena and Maria Kanellis defeating Edge and Lita. This was peak Cena Edge times. And just, he was such a douchebag to Lita. Cena was. Edge, I mean, also stole her from Matt Hardy, and that was a whole thing that became a storyline. Shit's crazy. Guys, just do your research. Go back and look. It's crazy. Telling you. But that happened on Raw in 2006. My wrestlers of the week. My tag team. I have 2. Sol Ruka and Zarya. A fun tag team happening in NXT there. I love the pairing. They're just girlfriends hanging out, realistically. And they beat Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Secret Purvis Slagent. Agent P. Which is a mouthful, by the way. And that's a fun match. And the Soul Snatcher is one of the coolest moves. Point blank period. Anyone wants to find me about it? Whatever. And then on the AEW side, we had Brody King and Swerve teaming together, which is not a tag team you would normally think you'd see. But when they face Okada and Ricochet, that's why. Because Revolution is this weekend, so if there are any title changes happening at Revolution, we will talk about it next week after Dynamite. This is your warning now, folks. Next week, Savannah and I will be going live after Dynamite. And I'll say it at the end as well. So, Wednesday night, we'll be doing a show. My womanses, my famales, my lotties. Bianca Belair. Like I said, she acted her ass off in that pod. She also kicked ass in the match. And I, frankly, just, again, I wanted Rhea and Bianca, and it didn't happen. It's fine. But Bianca in a chamber is always good and always makes it entertaining. And the fact that it came down to her and Liv, I think, and I sure shit did not want it to be Liv. No. I love Bianca. I think she attacked Jade. But, I mean, I guess we'll find out. Probably after Mania, if I were to guess. Now, we might get, like, a Naomi Jade situation happening at Mania, which, fingers crossed. And so I don't know if Bianca is going to get involved in that in some way, shape, or form or get mentioned. But Naomi looks shocked. Naomi might be the scapegoat here. I don't know. I like it, though. We'll see what happens. And then my mans, my mollets. I've been a Cena girl for 20 years. Over 20 years. I mean, obviously it's going to be John Cena. Crazy tendencies were used. He beat a man with a Rolex. He choked out CM Punk in the chamber. It's crazy. I'm very excited to see what they do with this. A lot of people think that he's gonna change his theme, change his gear, hang up the jorts, which, like, the jorts are iconic. And he wore jorts when he was a heel. Before. So, like, do we really need to do that? Keep him in the drawer. That's what I'm saying. So now the question of the week. Now, again, I had this plan, and I thought Savannah was going to be here to bounce ideas off of. So now I don't have someone to bounce ideas off of. So it's gonna... honestly, Taekwon, I don't fucking know. He ruined it. Trying to make himself a main character with Dwayne and Cena. Not a fan. Also, he smacked the shit out of Cody. Uncalled for. Uncalled for. But the title of the stream is called Curiouser and Curiouser. I, maybe like a lot of people my age, had an Alice in Wonderland phase at one point. Like, if you were girly and you liked Alice in Wonderland, you got the live action one. And that was a fantastic time in my life. I saw that movie in IMAX. It really fucked with my eyes because, like, the whole thing. But I wanted to do wrestlers as Alice in Wonderland characters because I think that's fun. I like doing the wrestlers as thing. And we haven't done this before, which is shocking to me because I love Alice in Wonderland. So, Alice in Wonderland characters, wrestlers edition, I guess. So I have Alice, the White Rabbit, March Hare, Mad Hatter, Red Queen, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, and Absalom, who's the caterpillar, smoking hookah. Seth Rollins is the Mad Hatter C. Thank you. That's exactly who I was thinking too. I didn't write it down yet, but like, that's who I was thinking. The crazy style. He's a little crazy, but it works. And also, I'm pulling inspiration from the live action one and like the old school, like animated one. So I'm pulling from both. I mean, because most things are similar. It's just like, you know, live action, animated, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not really going to go in order. I also didn't include the White Queen because, like, she's kind of just, like, there. Like, the Red Queen's, like, the villain. March Hare is R-Truth. I mean, the March Hare is a little... I don't know. I mean, I wrote it down. Not a bad one. I do think Absalom, the caterpillar, for those who aren't aware, who smokes hella hookah in the movies and the books and everything. So he's a pothead, but he's like a chill pothead. I thought RVD. Now, if we wanted to go crazy pothead, I would have said Riddle. But RVD is a chill pothead. You know what I'm saying? That was like the first thing I thought of when I thought of Absalom. Which, the fact that people don't know his name is Absalom, still funny to me. He was also voiced by Alan Rickman in the movies. Rest in peace, Severus Snape. Tweedledee and Tweedledum gotta be the meme where it's like two dumb bitches saying exactly to each other, which 100% is me and my friends. For fucking sure. But I don't know if I want them to be a part of, like, the same faction or the same group, because, I mean, you can put fucking anyone in Judgment Day here. You can put Carlito and Dom, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Or I want it to be, like, two separate people who are both equally stupid and dumb and make dumb decisions. So I don't know how I want to do this. I definitely... And the White Rabbit... It's all about time. You're late for a very important date. He's kind of got like a stick up his ass. He's very like punctual. It's all about time. I mean, Karrion Kross uses like he says TikTok. He uses the hourglass. I'm gonna say Karrion Kross for the White Rabbit. Might be controversial. But we're just spitballing here. The Red Queen has to be someone who's always angry, wants everything her way. So which woman would that be? Who wears a lot of red? Does anybody? I'm also trying to think like AEW as well, which is the hard part. It's like I feel like I could say Mariah May, but is she Red Queen material? That I don't know. So I still need Tweedledee, Tweedledum, the Red Queen, and Alice. Alice is, a little bit naive. Yeah, well, that happens. Like one, that's usually what it is. You just talk into the ether. And you just talk out loud. It happens. I've done this so many times, I'm used to it. Alice, Red Queen, Tweedledee, Tweedledum. Again, I could just do Judgment Day, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I'm also trying to think NXT for everyone. I also keep clicking my pen, and I'm not meaning to. Because Alice, not super smart, but like kind of ditzy, very curious. Shayna is the Red Queen. She is the Queen of Spades. It's close. It's close enough. I'll take it. I do miss that version of Shayna, the killer instinct. I eliminated everyone in the Elimination Chamber by myself. Shayna Baszler. Shayna's the Red Queen 100%. That one, hell yeah. I feel like one of either Tweedledee or Tweedledum has to be Max Caster. Because he quite literally calls himself the best wrestler alive. The Lulu is all hell. Gets cooked every week. He does this. And just Anthony Bowens deserved so much better than him. So I made him Tweedledee. Tweedledum. Again, who isn't all there? Who lacks common sense? Who thrives? Who gives the same energy as Max Caster? Maybe Carlito. It might be Carlito. I don't know. Tweedledum and Alice. Tweedledum. God, there's so many wrestlers to think about. It's hard to do this. Mason Mansoor is Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Hear me out. I'll put him down. Okay. Or Massey and Mansoor. Mansoor, whatever. Whatever they're going by now. That's definitely a good one. I have that as the backup. I want to try and think of one. Because, Taekwon has given me everyone, basically. I think I'm going to put Carlito. Max Caster and Carlito is Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Actually kind of fun. Now, Alice. It's not even the fact that she's ditzy, but her character arc has been wild. I kind of want to make Alice Dakota Kai. She started off very timid, very shy, very innocent, goes through Wonderland and becomes badass, i.e. everything with damage control, and she's been working her ass off. I think I'm going to make Dakota Kai Alice. Look at that. We have a whole Alice in Wonderland with wrestlers. Our Alice is Dakota Kai. Our White Rabbit is Karrion Kross. Hey, she has functioning knees. Fuck off, Taekwon. Alice is Dakota Kai. White Rabbit is Karrion Kross. Alice can be Amnesia, Toni Storm. Where the fuck have you been the whole time, by the way? Helping me. Actually, I like that. Amnesia Toni Storm. But like, was it really Amnesia, or she was just fully acting? But regardless, phenomenal work. Karrion Kross is the White Rabbit. R-Truth is March Hare. Seth Rollins is the Mad Hatter. Shayna Baszler is the Red Queen. Tweedledee and Tweedledum are either Max Caster and Carlito or Massey and Mansoor. Mason Mansoor, whatever. And Absalom, the Caterpillar, smoking hookah, his entire arc, is RVD. I think that's not bad. I kind of want to see what Savannah was going to do with this, but again, I thought of this question yesterday, and she messaged me today while I was at work. And I was like, well, I've done that before, and I've changed my question, so I didn't want to do that again, because I didn't have a fucking backup. I don't know. I do this on the fly every week. I barely have an idea. And when I have an idea, I run with it. I could have done like an Evolution 2 thing, but we've done that because they're teasing Evolution 2. Maybe we'll do that next week. Because women. I don't know. I truly don't know anymore. But I think that's it. I think that's all I got. Shorter episode. It's like 30-some minutes. That's not bad. Thank you, everyone who's here live. Appreciate it. Of course, you can follow me, Twitter, KittyRastin13. Linktree, I'm about to say everything ShElite Showcase. You're watching. Twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. YouTube.com/ShElite Showcase. Typically Thursdays, 6 p.m. Eastern-ish. I started earlier today, obviously, because it was me. New interview will be out Monday morning. I'm doing the interview tomorrow. Very nervous. Because it's not a typical thing I've done. So that'll be out on Monday. And yeah, I'll have another ranking tier list video thing out soon too. I'll probably do that next week. I'll do wrestlers with the same first names. Maybe I'll start with like Matt, because that's probably the more popular one. I'll figure out which one has the most, and I'll go from there. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it. Till next time. Bye-bye.